It's not hard. So all of us out there about it. Create some type of art that's timeless and better live on. Create folklore out of it. Don't tell me your problem. Because if I go ahead and turn it into a story, then I don't want to capitalize. I got no stories to tell. What I'm saying is, we got to do this in a more structured way because we are now in the fourth industrial revolution. We are now in Web3. We are now in a more centered type of situation where we could put shares into everything that we're doing and all be owners and all benefit. Remember my motto, CEO, right? Control, equity, and ownership. So look at how you were falling before your very own eyes. You never thought the teacher town will burn down before your very own eyes, but here it goes. These people praying for Hollywood. I'm not saying any unison with anybody in the party. I said in unison with anybody they use. That are between their family, got people phone. Why they got people phone?
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us at the Caesars Superdome in downtown New Orleans. Today we've got a good NFC matchup on tap between the Green Bay Packers and the New Orleans Saints. The veteran kicker Mason Crosby set to do the honors here. And we are underway from the Superdome. And a short kick taken at about the 16. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. And an early how do you do right there as they're going to bury him in the backfield. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Dalton. Crossing route catch made by Johnson. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 47. Give him 3 on the keeper there, and it is 2nd down.
Anytime you decide to use your quarterback as a runner, most of the time when you design a play, you're expected to break a little bit bigger than this one because when you run him on short gains, your risk reward and him taking hits, I'm not sure that's the payoff they were looking for.
And he'll be brought down at about the 42. Call it a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 5. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
And he'll be brought down at the 27. That early game script that they drew up is working pretty well here on this first drive. Already in field goal range, Charles knocking on the door of the red zone.
You know, Brandon, when we met with the coaching staff, they kind of predicted that they would come out firing like this. I think you and I were a little skeptical that it would be this easy, but they certainly knew what they were doing in scouting, in preparation, and understanding what their team was capable of.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. 8th play of this opening drive coming up. This is 3rd down. Play fake. Here's Dalton. That's going to be caught. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Jarvis Landry, 26 yards. And the Saints are on the board first here this afternoon. Lutz good on the extra point. And it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, wants to kick it off. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Rodgers will break the huddle and bring the pack up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. This one swung out here to Jones. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. To throw is Rodgers. Finding space at the 40. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Rodgers now on 1st down. He's got a man complete. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. That one good for 37 yards.
What?
Into the red zone. It's Rodgers. And he's got his man. Touchdown, Green Bay. It's Allen Lazard. A 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Packers are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. Crosby connects on the extra point, and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And a short kick taken at about the 16. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back.
Trying to get it to Thomas, and it's... Oh, they try a lateral on the return, and now the ball's loose. And I think they are going to get this one back. Boy, that would have been something. Double turnovers, but instead they'll keep the possession on the INT. Extra point try now for Crosby. It's up and good, and it's 14-7 now here in the first quarter. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And a short kick taken at about the 16. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. The loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Play action now. Dalton. Ball hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is a defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Dalton off play action. Throw left side complete. That's Johnson. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran it a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn that field and gain any yardage.
The Saints on third down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This time they face a 3rd and 2. And he's going to have the first down yardage to the 35. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs.
Well, partner, what do you think? Might have been 4-down territory if they didn't pick it up, but...
Yeah, it's a moot point now. I was curious, though, if they didn't get it there, would they have gone for it? I guess we'll never know.
Yeah, we didn't have to make that call, but I have a feeling both of us would have said, go for it.
That's some strong running there as he's down just shy of the 20 on the edge of the red zone. And out of the air, Dalton. Quick throw, knocked away, and incomplete.
Then their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Complete. It's Johnson. And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line. So they need 2 yards here on third down. Remember, they're already 2 of 2 on third down conversions on this drive. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And they needed 2. They could only get 1. 4th down. We've hit the 2-minute mark in the second quarter. 14-7. Fourth down, Dalton wants to throw. And this is caught. He hits Landry. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on 4th down to bring up 1st and goal. They only needed that 1 yard going for it on 4th. I got to be honest, I thought they were going to stay on the ground. They surprised me. Did they surprise you?
I'm with you on that one. I thought they'd find a way to create some type of a power run and try and pick up the 1st down, but they decided to keep the ball in the hands of the guy who could throw it, and it paid off.
Yeah, the decision paid off indeed.
No gain on the play. Leads to 2nd and goal at the 6-yard line.
2nd down and goal. Dalton. Touchdown. Taysom Hill from 6 yards away. And the Saints are an extra point away now from tying this ball game.
An excellent, long, now they can look across the field and see a defense that looks a little bit beaten down. Right now, as an offensive coordinator, you're thinking to yourself, can I dial up the knockout punch?
Lutz with the extra point. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And that one bounces out of the back of the end zone, so we'll start the drive at the 25 on the touchback. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Tie ball game, still a little more than a minute to go in the half. The question, can they put something together here, try to take that lead into intermission? Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. It's the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And the Saints are going to take possession of the football. That throw, Charles, in the middle of the field, and a few too many bodies in there got picked.
That's a normal situation, too, isn't it? No matter how hard you try and spread the field sometimes, there's always going to be a traffic jam, it feels like, towards the middle. And if there's any type of a missed throw, or maybe the ball's tipped, or just too many bodies in the area, an interception can result.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. He'll get 2 on the keeper, but it becomes now a 3rd down. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the 1st down marker was, and making sure they didn't get there.
And he has the 1st down before he's tackled at the 5. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. Here's Dalton. The quick slant caught. Nice job defensively to hold him to 4, and now it's 2nd and goal. 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room. The final act of the first half. Dalton. And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. And Dalton with his 3rd touchdown pass of the game. And the Saints have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. What's good on the extra point? And the lead is now 21-14. So with 3 seconds remaining in the half, they will line up to kick this one away.
Well, babe.
This one taken just inside the 10.
Come on, 7 to 10 days.
Intermission. It's halftime.
Huh?
This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports.
Say what, babe? They told me that talking about I gotta wait 2 hours. I gotta send a text message first.
The Packers set to get the football first, and they are trailing on the scoreboard as we resume action, ready for the 3rd quarter. Taking it about the 1. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the 3rd quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the 2nd half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first?
It's caught inside the 25. And he'll be forced out of bounds all the way down inside the 20. It's a big play there for Green Bay. 44 yards. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. That's complete right side to Lazard. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. So 3 plays already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. Throwing is Rodgers. And it's a Packers touchdown. Aaron Jones. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Packers are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Rodgers will throw for it. And that is caught for the 2 points. They didn't want the tie. They roll the dice and they take the lead.
That's always a turn, isn't it? Forget tying the ball game and feeling like we're just hanging with you. We're going to go ahead and push it to a 1-point lead, and it just changes the complexion of the whole game.
A short kick taken at the 18.
Oh, I never did that.
The 25 and down at the 20.
Sound good, dude. Sound good.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
I think the guys right now, as they go out on offense, they're zeroing in on one big key. They don't have to do anything differently just because they're down on the scoreboard now. The intent is still the same in what they plan to do on offense.
He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Dalton bootlegs out. And that is incomplete. Well, the other day they told us when we've got 3rd and 5 or less, we have to be able to convert. And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point. And they liked some matchups that they had, thought they could exploit them, unable to do so.
Come on, catch that shit, bro.
It's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. On play action, now Rodgers. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. Robert Tonyan, 33 yards. And the Packers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. They'll look to throw. And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more.
Saints 21. Mason Crosby to kick off for Green Bay.
And the Saints hands team able to rein this one in. The risk reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play. And here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things. Now they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is
Rifles one, that's going to be intercepted. Oh, they try a lateral on the return, and now the ball's loose. And I think they are going to get this one back. Well, that would have been something, double turnovers, but instead they'll keep the possession on the INT. Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure.
And this is caught. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay.
Boy, he has been fun to watch throwing the football this one. It's certainly not fun for that defense, though, Charles. Now up to 4 touchdown passes in this ball game.
Yeah, we're supposed to be neutral, but I'm feeling their pain right now because he has absolutely carved up the secondary. A clinic on how to attack the defense and take them out of the game.
Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. And the Saints hands team able to rein this one in. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking in an onside kick situation.
They're all about the numbers, aren't they?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. And he is in for the score. Touchdown, New Orleans. Taysom Hill punching it in from a yard away. And the Saints get a bit closer.
Oh, man, I'm fucking cheated.
And it's no good. He missed it wide to the left. And they decide fairly early here they need the ball back, so here's an onside kick. And this one's going to be covered up by the Packers' hands.
I bet you ain't tossing.
Down, but starting the third quarter there with the onside kick. What'd you think?
Well, I think that they're looking at it as we may not have as many possessions in this game as we want. There may be that sense and that feel, but they've got to go ahead and make something happen. Steal possession, try and steal some points, and get themselves right back in a position to try and win the game.
Going for a long save.
He's going to take a shot right away from the end zone. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. The try. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
So that potentially a turning point here in this third quarter. A 2-score lead down to 1 now following the pick 6.
Come on, man, not again, bro.
Halftime for this defense, deliver and accept it. We need to go out there and make something happen.
Still just a 2-score game in the third quarter, but they're going to go onside kick here anyway. And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try. On first down, Rodgers. That is caught. It's the tight end, Tunyon. And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line. Rodgers now on first down. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done. Now Rodgers. And he
takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. The pressure really ratcheting up. They get the sack on first down, then a near sack. They got to him there just as it was leaving his hand.
Yeah, they might need to change their pass protection scheme a little bit. Maybe bring another guy into the backfield to help protect the quarterback, because that was awfully close.
Eluding the pressure right. And that will be incomplete.
That's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing fourth down.
They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. He's going to launch this deep for Watson. And this is caught. Wow, first and goal, and defensively, all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well. Back now here live in New Orleans. So first and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. Here's Rodgers. This is caught. Touchdown. Aaron Rodgers on fire, his 5th touchdown pass of the ball game. And the Packers will add to their 4th quarter lead. Extra point up and good by Crosby. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. And a short kick taken at about the 16. And they'll have very good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. Well, that last touchdown we just saw, what an important one. Now it's back to a 2-score deficit.
Those are balls fucking dudes.
Take the field here. They are in desperate need of finding the end zone. Another try after the first down sack. Dalton, and he fires one. It's intercepted. Rasul Douglas picks it. And the Packers are going to take possession of the football. With the points that we've seen scored, neither defense has been at their best, but these guys have been a little bit better, Charles, and a nice interception there.
Yeah, you're right about that, Brandon. Let's face it. It's not always how you start, it's how you finish, right? So maybe you have a rough game.
And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by Paulson Adebo. And the Saints are right back in this football game. Game here in the 4th quarter.
No doubt about it. They did what they had to do to give themselves a chance to get back into the game. They turned it over to the offense. They are now in charge.
Now they need to execute. And able to get it across the 20 before they get to it. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup. Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be second down. Play action here with Dalton. Johnson with a completion over the middle. And he's got some space here. There he goes left side. And he'll be ridden out of bounds all the way down at the 15-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 63 yards. Excellent execution, and now they're set up nicely.
Are they ever? Red zone? I wonder what the next play call is going to be, because after a big play like that, a lot of teams like to use the momentum to launch another one.
This carry, despite the extra effort, will be stopped short of the 10. 2 yards the gain on the keeper, and it's second down. Dalton sets up play action. He gets this one to Johnson. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10. And this offense on third down today, they've been very good. 5 for 7 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. Rush coming, and he's taken down. The corner blitz gets there as he goes down for a loss of 7.
So you got the big.
Big 4th down here. It's Dalton. And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. Michael Thomas. An 18-yard touchdown play. And the Saints go nearly the length of the field and finish finish it off with 6 points. On that connection, it looked like they maybe had some pre-play communication. Maybe one of them noticed an area that was open in the defense to get the pass to.
When you put the time in, sometimes you have that great silent communication that you just notice because the best quarterback-receiver combos in the NFL, they know how to make those adjustments at the line of scrimmage when they see something pre-play, and they got it done there.
So here we go with the onside kick. They'll need a recovery and a touchdown. A field goal does them no good. And this one's going to be covered up by the Packers hands team. Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of an anecdotal type of a number, kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number as empirical.
And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line. We've got a one-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. To throw is Rodgers. He's going to float this one deep right side. And this is caught.
Look how tall the dude is.
It's a touchdown. What a huge touchdown that was, obviously, here in the late stages of the fourth quarter as they try to put this one away.
And, Brandon, when they watch the film after this week, they'll be very proud of every rep if they close this game out. Just a few snaps remaining. They can't relax just yet.
And this pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. It's Chris Harris with a pick. He's in the 50. Does not go their way now. It's a big uphill battle for the rest of the fourth quarter.
The attempt was to try and make it a one-score game, right? Touchdown, get 2, now you've tied it up. Instead, they don't get it. It's still down 10.
And the Saints hands team able to rein this one in. Now Dalton. That is called in by Michael Thomas. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5. Dalton steps away. Pass complete. Finds Thomas going across the middle. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down.
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes you have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And on that play, he was able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. Here's Dalton.
Come on, man. Get out of there, dog.
And down he goes. Now the Packers going to burn their 3rd and final timeout. That'll be their 3rd and final stoppage here as we step aside. And this is intercepted. That should do it. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And the Packers are going to take possession here at their own 3-yard line. Back to throw, Rodgers. He's going to sling this deep downfield. He's got a man, complete. A big gain there, and that should certainly be enough to put this one in the win column.
Frankly, I don't know that this defense knows what to do anymore. Just look at their body language out there. The passing game has absolutely been relentless throughout.
And Rodgers is going to go down. He's sacked.
Timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. As they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game. Rodgers to throw. He's going to air one out. He's got a man complete. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10. Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but, boy, their offense was on fire in this ballgame.
And, partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Superdome in downtown New Orleans. Today, we've got a good NFC matchup on tap between the San Francisco 49ers and the New Orleans Saints. The kicker for the Saints, Will Lutz, has it teed up, and here we go from New Orleans. Fields it right around the goal line. And no at about the 17-yard line.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
The kind of tackling they want to see all game as he'll lose yardage to start things out. It'll go as a loss of 3 right away, and it's second down.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on second and 13. Here's Purdy. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And he's going to get this one across the field.
You think that run won't work if he's going fast?
Purdy looking to throw on first down here. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Give the sack to David Onyemata, the product of Nigeria by way of Canada. I thought there at the end he may have had a chance to release that, but that pocket closed a little too quickly and down he went.
Yeah, he was certainly trying to do everything he could to extend the life of the play, probably counting in his head 1, 2, and then he ran out of time.
30-yard line, second and 12. Another try after the first down sack. Purdy, open man, Jennings. They'll wind up getting
you gonna call this stuff on run that ball and set that stuff down.
Throwing here, Purdy.
Trying
to get it to Samuel, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Marshawn Lattimore. The Saints are going to take possession of the football.
time will tell if that's an interception that rattles the rookie here. First drive on the road.
And you know the discussion going into the game centered on, okay, let's get out nice and easy, take care of the football, we're on the road. You're a youngster, let's not make mistakes early. But now the conversation will shift to, okay, put it behind you, move on. Long way to go in this one.
Oh, he's got a little daylight. 14 yards that time and a first down on the keeper.
First play of the drive, excellent run, just sets up wash, rinse, repeat. Another first down.
The first carry now. This is Alvin Kamara trying to run inside, but nothing there. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Dalton up, play action. He completes it to Olave. And they move this all the way down to the 9. A good pickup there of 20 yards.
And remember, this drive started off following the turnover. And they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a 1st and goal.
1st and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points. And he stopped immediately there. Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal.
No gain on the play. Leads to 2nd and goal at the 9-yard line.
Now Dalton. A throw over the middle, taken in by Troutman. Able to get 9 out of that pitch and catch, but now 3rd and goal. Really been an ideal start for them. They get the turnover on the opening possession. Now here they are moving the ball straight down the field on their first drive.
And that feels good, but you know on their side of the field, all they're thinking is finish this drive off because they took it away, right? So now you got them back on their heels a little bit. Now go down, put a touchdown on them. Look at.
And he takes it across it into the end zone. Touchdown, Saints. Adam Prentice. It's a 1-yard touchdown run. And the Saints use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Lutz with the extra point. And that makes the score 7-0. Touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Taking it about the 1. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he takes it all the way down to the 3. After 1-7, the 49ers with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter. As they go to work on a 1st and goal.
Come on, man. That man way back there, bro. Come on with the bullshit.
Just power football there. Down near the goal line. Give it to him. He's
Go for 2. I bet you won't.
Yeah, they went heavy there. Sometimes you have those big offensive linemen come and have to report like they're eligible. But all they're doing is getting a good stance, blocking, and getting their runner across the goal line.
Robbie Gould on for the extra point.
It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
No.
We'll see a return here from the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been. Going down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. That last drive, it was a good mix. Run, pass. Defense on their toes.
And what really helps out in a big way is when you're doing the run-pass mix and everything's working, that means that they're guessing wrong every time on defense. They think you're going to pass when you...
Look at that glitch, bro. Look at the glitch, bro. Look at the glitch.
Picked off by another Horned Frog, Jason Verrett. And into
Look at the glitch, bro.
pick 6 for the 49er D as they score the touchdown. So this defense, they get their first interception of the game, and since they were in plus territory, didn't have too terribly far to go, but they take it all the way into the end zone.
And you intercepted in that close, you're automatically picking 6 points the other way, but what I like most about it is how the defense rallied, got up and committed penalties as well.
Gold able to tack on the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone.
I just see him.
He'll wind up getting a couple extra yards here for his trouble and bringing it out of the end zone as he's down at the 27. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind.
Look, he's talking my man up in the back.
Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score?
Look at this.
So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they get this game tied up.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Play action now. Dalton. Thomas brings it in. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. It's a gain of 34. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Play fake. Here's Dalton. There again is Thomas. They've gone to him a lot. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Great gains back-to-back. Last time over 30 yards. Better than 20 here. He will push his way down to about the 14. Give him 3 on the keeper there, and it is 2nd down. Here's Dalton. And the catch made by Johnson. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that'll leave him with a 3rd and 2.
And let's face it, you can put any Halloween costume on him. You're not going to be able to disguise him because for a tight end of his size, difficult to sneak him anywhere, but that's what they're trying to do. Lined up on his right, tried to work his way back to his left, but just a minimal gain as the defense was able to react quickly.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the 2nd quarter, 14-7. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal.
Way down there.
To throw here, Dalton. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. So they get pushed back to the 11. And here's 2nd and goal. Under pressure, they got him again. A big win there defensively on
All he
second
doing
and
is
goal.
listen.
A loss of 7, and it brings up third.
Okay, let's go back a little bit and see if my schooling comes to the front. What's that old saying? Those who forget the lessons of history are doomed to repeat them. That's the same guy who's gotten back-to-back sacks. I think a double team may be in order.
How you throwing it that short, my guy? God damn, bro.
Picked off by the former
God, you know your
first
story
round,
there,
Jimmy
too.
Ward. And the Niners are going to take possession of the football.
No,
Definitely not
bro.
the ideal time to see that mistake, partner, because this is still a one-possession game, and that's at least a field goal that just vanished with that turnover. Now, pressure's on defensively to prevent that pick from turning into points for the other side.
On first down, this is McCaffrey.
No.
And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14.
Thank you.
This pass is going to wind up incomplete.
When you're capable of running, oftentimes your quarterback coach, your offensive coordinator, they love to see you break the pocket and go ahead and take off. I think he could have gone vertical, picked up something there. Instead, he pushed it downfield. Incomplete.
Third down, here's McCaffrey. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts.
You're going to try to go for a deep man.
40 seconds to go in the first half. On fourth down, the Niners trot out Mitch Wishnowsky.
I just don't trust
the football. And a bit of a mistake there. This is well into the end zone for a touchback. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. With his slim deficit closing in on the end of the first half, we'll see if they can move this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 out of this drive. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. That's Olave bringing in another one. Room here to run. Chris Olave, touchdown, New Orleans. Chris Olave, 64 yards. The Saints are an extra point away from time. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. This is taken just shy of the 10. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
To throw again on second down. Purdy complete to the tight end Kittle over the middle of the field. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. Now on first down, it's Purdy. He'll fire this deep for Ayuk. And that is incomplete.
Certainly no lack of aggressiveness here. They were hoping for the home run play to get them 6 points. They're hoping for a catch, maybe a call. But they figure they can at least get into field goal range with a completion.
He'll fire this deep for Ayuk. That's caught inside.
Come on, get it. Come on, man.
In for the touchdown on the final play.
Man, I swear to God, man, be hipping that mouth.
Is answered.
How did they get that done?
Well, partner, I mean, if anybody was still questioning whether or not he had an NFL caliber arm, I think you can toss that right out the window.
Yeah,
That was
come
a
on, man.
right there.
I would agree totally. Question it no more. This rookie, big time throw right there. Great plays, stepped up, trusted he could lay it in there perfectly, and he knew that his guy was going to make the catch on the other end. Nice collaboration. separation.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon. The Saints going to go on offense first, and they trail here as we begin quarter number 3. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee. Maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Tries the left side and finds Olave. And someone, there he goes, left side. Touchdown, New Orleans. Chris Olave. His second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Saints come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. Lutz with the extra point. And we are tied at 21. So all square here in this third quarter as the kick's away. Taken at the 15, a short kick. And he won't quite make it to the 25. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. After that last touchdown we just saw, Charles, we got ourselves a brand-new ball game, all tied here in the third as they have their first possession of this second half.
And Brandon, this drive is all about one word to me, and that's the word answer, because they're trying to answer the momentum the other offense picked up in tying the game, because not only if they score and they feel better about themselves, they'll retake the lead and maybe set the tone for the rest of the half, keeping them in the driver's seat.
On second down, McCaffrey, nowhere to go that time. Might have got a yard up to the 25. They'll come to the line here, needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Man open, that's Deebo Samuel. And he's going to have the 49ers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. A handoff, McCaffrey running right. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36.
No doubt about it. Really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him when that ball arrived. And I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. And you're going to get him. Sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Purdy with it on third and long. Open man is Ayuk, complete. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 42. There's Purdy on first and 10.
Oh my God, bro.
A big play there for the Niners. 41 yards.
Big
play, a chance to finish now on first and goal. Oh, how about this call down near the goal line? And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Deebo Samuel taking it in from a yard out as they have taken the lead. Gold with the extra point, and they will take a 7-point lead. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away.
This is going to be returned from
deep in his own territory. He coughs up the football. So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We've got to get it back.
First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. 2 yards the gain on the keeper, and it's 2nd down.
Yeah, what is school? What's school? You talking down the street.
Play action here with Dalton. This one across the 40. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And it's 3rd and 4 now. Dalton sets up play action. Got an open man. It's Olave. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 44-yard line. So both teams trade touchdowns, and the third as we're through 3 quarters of play. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10.
Look.
6 yards there on the keeper. It's 2nd down.
No, that wasn't an explosive run. That wasn't one that took it all the way to the house. But, boy, for a team that's had trouble running it the entire game, that's the kind of run they need, hopefully, to get themselves kick-started.
And he'll take this one down to the 36. He'll get 2 on the keeper, but it becomes now a 3rd down. And he'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. 3rd and 2 for Dalton. Open man is Michael Thomas. He's got the first down and more. Touchdown, New Orleans. Michael Thomas, 36 yards. And the Saints are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. We are set up for a fantastic finish now. A 4th-quarter touchdown here. We're an extra point away from a tie football game.
And I know they're thinking about possibly going for 2, but I'd go ahead and kick this one and just get it back to level.
I got food. I got food.
And he missed it. No
I got food.
good. And
That's
they'll remain
food.
down by a point.
That's food.
And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try.
Well, CD, you understand. I mean, they're so eager trying to get back in this game in the 4th quarter, but they touched that one a little too early before it went 10 yards.
Brandon, in such a high-stakes scenario, everyone's feeling the pressure on this play. The special teams.
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by Marshawn Lattimore. And the Saints are right back in this football game. They got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs, and they come up on 2nd down. Here's Dalton.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Thomas. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing it.
Two yards the gain on the keeper, and it's second down.
He was brought down at the 45-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
And good space to operate there as he takes this down inside the 35-yard line. Nice pickup, 10 yards and a first down on the keeper. Give him 4 yards there on the first down keeper. And he works his way free all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone. The decision to keep it turns out to be a good one. 11 yards in the first down. Fourth quarter, 2 minutes on the clock, and a tight one-point game.
Well, that's the fear any defense has when the quarterback gets involved in the running game. You don't usually account for him, and he's hurting them today.
Yeah, he's been very involved in the running game. Defensively, when you've got the coverage good downfield, how do you account for him, though?
Occasionally, you start to spy him. Take someone who has the same agility, who can dance with him, run with him, and try and keep him in the pocket.
Yeah, that'll be especially critical here as we come down the stretch in the fourth. Uses this stiff arm. 7 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it first and goal. Yeah, he'll work free for one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's second and goal. And this is not going to do it as he stopped at the 2-yard line. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. For the lead, here's third and goal. They'll run it with Kamara, and he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. Not at all what they envisioned on third down, 3 yards in the wrong direction. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. This to take the lead here in the final minute. The kick by Lutz is good, and the sideline celebrates as they have taken the lead in the final minute. All right, some time to reset here. It's a huge kick there, gives them the lead, but they've got to be careful that their celebrations aren't a little too premature.
You're exactly right about that, because there still is time for the other guys to run a few plays and get into field goal position. So this defense is going to need to come up with one final stop if they're going to get out of here with a victory.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. This offense returning out there, and really, you remember the last drive, Charles, it was over before it even began. They threw the interception on the very first play.
And what that means is for all these guys, it's been a while since they've been out there going full speed, so they've got to get everyone back out there, run a couple of your go-to plays. Make sure you get your offense.
Oh my fucking God, bro.
They've got to be able to start fast, but they've got
I
to be
figured it was
efficient.
gonna happen too, bro. I just had that strong
And
ass
here come
feeling.
the whistles and a timeout with 7 seconds left. And this one is right through. And it's celebration
I took
time
the
on that
best
sideline as
fucking
they have taken the lead in the final seconds. And I tell you, when it comes to needing a field goal in closing seconds pressure situation, there's something to be said for having a veteran kicker trot out there.
Agreed. It's so nice to have someone you can rely on, someone who you know
Man,
has done
come on, I
it
said
before.
today
And this
for the
guy's as cool as they come,
first
isn't he?
A fun, close ball game comes to an end on that last.